Hi Scorpio, welcome to a reading. Things have changed, come out of the blue. What you thought was the game plan, what you thought your life was setting up to be has completely changed and it's turned on its head. I hear, why can't people come to the party? You could be burning the midnight oil, you could be literally choosing to go out and be the life of the party instead of pull your energy back in and actually sit with yourself. And it could be a way of escaping the reality of what's actually going on here at the moment. And this is forgiving others and forgiving certain situations and forgiving yourself for making certain choices, forgiving others for making certain choices. I hear you say, where's the fun? Where's the romance? When did I get to create the life that I want? I had a lot of people around me in the not so distant future. Where have they all gone? They're all choosing themselves. Well, life's getting very interesting out there at the moment, and a lot of people are pulling their energy back into themselves at this time. Let's have a look. Where's my fairy godmother, I hear you say. Yeah, okay, let's have a look. Got everything to do with the partnership. You want the passion to return. The passion with another individual here, or your own passion for life. Maybe in the past you did choose passion over certain situations, and this is where it's all gone awry. There's a lot of stuff coming up at this time, and a lot of stuff to do with your decisions. You're asking yourself whether some of the decisions you've made recently have been wrong, or the decisions of others have been wrong, but it says there are no wrong decisions. All decisions are made for us to learn and grow. So let's get some advice for you here. Thank you. It hasn't stopped you getting up in your head though. Wow, that came out of the blue. Very much the universe turning itself on its head. You don't feel like there's control. At night particularly, it's all when you're by yourself, things are coming up and keeping you awake. Sleep may be something that is fleeting or very difficult to obtain at this time. The constant thoughts, the constant, where did it go wrong? At one moment it was so passionately in love, and then passionately not in love. I can hear you saying that I thought I was making the right choices. Well, yeah, you've made the right choices. The right choices for you to learn certain scenarios. Maybe not necessarily were good for you. Sometimes things have to change so rapidly. It's like not choosing a choice is making a choice. But you could have actually sat with these choices for quite some time and thought, well, I've done this, I've done that, I'm going to choose door 4. It's going to be different to the other choices I've made, but you could find yourself back in a very similar situation that you just have left. I hear you say that you want things to be stable and you want to be able to grow into somebody balanced and nurturing and loving and kind, and where is that person for me as well? I've done so much to create in my world, and I thought I was making the right choices. You make your money, you get married, you live a happy life, and you're together forever type of energy. And you just want things to be extremely successful. But it's a double-edged sword. What does success mean to you? And I think you're readjusting the whole idea of what success is. Am I successful if I don't have a partnership? Am I successful if I don't have a marriage? Am I successful if I don't have this job? Where did I go wrong, I hear you say? Well, you've been asked at this time to really balance things out. Pour into your own cup. Less pouring emotions out and expecting people to come back with the right answer for you, and or you don't have the answers for anybody else at this time. The only answers that you can use are the answers that come from within for yourself. There is so much hidden when it comes to loyalty. Where do your loyalties lie? Is it very easy for you to end up with a very thick skin, but inside people don't see the soft and squishy side of yourself? A lot of the times when we project our energy outside of ourselves, other people can sort of just go, whoa, wait a second, that's a bit too much. Oh, you must get that quite often, Scorpio. Because you can bottle stuff up to a point and then just go, ah. And you just want people to embrace you for that energy. But people are pulling their energy back into them, and everybody's dealing with their own stuff at this time. Life is so confusing. The reality that we all once had in the not so distant past has completely changed up. I hear you say, I thought this was the right direction. It's okay to change your path. It's okay to be at sometimes disciplined and tamed. At other times it is okay to be wild and free. You're very driven and at times extremely passionate. People could have their opinions about this. As I keep on saying, people are coming at you with their opinions. Advice. And those opinions are just so burdening. I'm getting tired, I hear you say. Tired of not being understood. Tired of carrying all the work. I just want to be young and free and play. It needs to be balanced out with nurturing and care for yourself. It's really important not to put your energy out at this time, to pull it within. Take time in isolation. Take time in a quiet contemplation. Not so much this though. If you wake up in the middle of the night and there's just all these things going over in your head, write them down. Write them on with a pen and paper. And leave them by the bedside, and then wake up the next day in the light of day and reread them. Your opinion and ideas of these things that are keeping you awake at night will change in the light of day. Advice. Self-acceptance. Love yourself just the way you are. And you wish people would do that for you as well. But it takes you to be able to look into the mirror and like what you see. How do you talk to yourself when you see yourself in the mirror? Do you say, oh my God, I'm amazing, look at that, and all the rest of it? Or do you go, oh, I've got some lines on my face, oh, I could look a bit better. That's very telling. But getting your energy back into your body, being the opposite of Taurus, it's really important when you get up in this emotional state to actually bring your energy back down into your body, into your chakras, into your feet. It's a time in nature, by yourself, in quiet contemplation. It's going to do the world of good for you at this time. Less going out and expecting others to see you for exactly who you are. It's now time to see yourself for exactly who you are. Because we're all meant to be here exactly as we are. Don't worry about other people's opinions and expectations of you. But also the old way is gone. So you could be stepping from one stage of your life into another. Whereas in the past you might have been able to party until dawn, and other people around you are less inclined to do so now. I accept that I cannot learn other people's lessons for them. They must do the work themselves, and they will do it when they are ready. That's right. We can't expect other people to meet us at the same level because they're on their own journey. Less people pleasing and less people fixing is really important. I appreciate others for who they are and just the way they are. Do you appreciate yourself for the way that you are? That's the question at this time. But there's so much you're learning at this time. You're making the right decisions. It's important to look after your finances at this time. You could have an idea that you've come up with, but it's really important to get some information and sit with your intuition on it. Don't grasp for get rich quick schemes at this time. It's really important to slowly build up your stability, slowly build up your finances here. Because that's where the happiness will be. You could have found happiness recently with a earth sign here, but they are not at the same level as you. And they're not moving at the same speed. So you could be distracting yourself with two ideas on how to stabilize yourself. Sit with the ideas. Sit with the idea. Sit with the idea for 2 weeks, and then sit with the other idea for 2 weeks before making a decision. Slow and steady, I hear. As I said, you could be really wanting to just blow off steam. You feel like because you've been in a state where things have been getting you down, that if you go out and do the opposite and go out and show up and dress up and all the rest of it, that it will balance you out, but it could be depleting you. Be aware of that. And I think you're also becoming aware of party people. The fly-by-night friends, the ones that you're friends with when you're on the dance floor, but after that, you don't see or hear from them. That type of energy. Because if you feel like you're down at the bottom of the wheel at this time, the inevitable will be that you'll end up on the top of the wheel, and then when you end up on top of the wheel, something will come at you to put you back down again. It is the cyclical nature of this existence. So when you're at the top, it's a really good time to prepare for times that you may have less than, and vice versa. When you're at the bottom, know that things are changing constantly. And with each turn of the wheel, you're becoming a lot wiser, stronger, more intuitive, a better person by knowing yourself that much more. All right, let's get some advice for you, Scorpio. Head towards the light. More sunlight on yourself. And hook in with the intuition that's coming straight down through your crown here. You could be feeling tingles at the top of your head here, but you could also feel like you are ungrounded. So to bring this energy, this intuition down through the crown chakra here, you need to ground your feet onto Mother Earth. Keep the energy within you. Don't project it out and expect other people to understand or get it. This energy and information is for you. Everybody's doing the best they can with the information they can. Don't worry about the other. Worry about your own energy. Be as gentle with yourself as you would with your friend. Pardon me. Libra just got this. So it's really important, if you are dealing with the Libra, to be very gentle with yourself and be gentle on the scenario and vice versa. If you're finding the other person in this scenario, as I said, I heard at the beginning, passionately on, passionately off, pull your energy back into you. Any more advice for Scorpio, please? Every journey begins with a first small step. Choosing you. Realizing that what you seek is not out there, it's in here. No person, place or thing will be able to fill you up unless you choose to make that first step to fill yourself up. Things will continue to come in and shake your reality until you pull that energy back into yourself. And when those things come at you, when you've pulled your energy back into yourself, they impact you in a far less manner. Last advice, please. Advice, please. It is my birthright to express myself in ways that are fulfilling to me. I freely express who I am. So it's time to get to know who you are. And then once you sit with this energy, to go out and express yourself for exactly you are, for exactly who you are. And the more you get to know yourself and the more you express yourself from that reality, it doesn't matter what comes at you, what people say, what people expect, all the rest of it, gossip in the background, whatever it is. Because you know you are comfortable with yourself. So you're changing the way you relate. Less going out and expecting people to understand and more understanding yourself. And from that place, authenticity will be your middle name. So I really hope that helped. If you'd like to subscribe and all that good stuff, I'd just like to say thank you so much and bye for now.